舍旅程起步冲到外太空，在天空中，在海洋中，起步的卡舍旅程起得生机耶，起步的卡舍旅程。
Hello, science explorers, and welcome to Chip's Science Base. I'm your economics captain, Chip, and today we're exploring something called incentives. Have you ever walked into a supermarket with your mom or dad, and right next to the checkout counter, at exactly your eye level, there's a shelf full of colorful candy? Have you ever wondered, why is the candy always right there, right where kids can see it best? That's not an accident. And guess what? Figuring out why is going to help us understand something super interesting about why people do the things they do. Let's start with a question. Why do you think a store would put candy exactly where kids can see it easily? Let's figure it out together. Take a little think. Okay, here's the idea. When something becomes easier, closer, or more rewarding to do, more people end up doing it. That's it. That's the whole secret. We call this an incentive. An incentive is anything that makes doing something feel more worth it. When a thing becomes more worth it, more people choose to do it. It sounds simple, right? But it's actually a really powerful idea because it helps us understand why people behave the way they do, even when we don't realize it's happening. Think about it this way. If your favorite toy store said, buy 5 toy cars, get 1 free, would you feel a little more excited to buy toy cars there? That's an incentive at work. The deal makes buying toy cars feel more worth it, so more people want to do it. Or think about a recycling program that gives you a small prize every time you bring back bottles and cans. That prize is an incentive too. It makes recycling feel more rewarding, so more people recycle. Even those limited time only signs at a store, yep, that's an incentive as well. It makes you think, I better decide now, which makes buying feel more urgent and more worth it in that moment. So here's something cool to notice. Incentives aren't always a reward like a prize or a treat. Sometimes they're dealt quietly in how a store is set up, like where they place the candy, or how a deal is worded. It's not always about someone being extra kind or extra mean. It's about something becoming more or less worth doing. So the next time you see a great deal or notice candy sitting right by the checkout counter, ask yourself, what's the incentive here? What is this store hoping I'll feel like doing?
起步的卡舍旅程起步冲到外太空，在天空中，在海洋中，起步的卡舍旅程起得生机耶，起步的卡舍旅程。
Now, here's a fun twist. Incentives don't just work on grown-ups or shoppers. They can work in your own home, too. Imagine you say to your mom or dad, if I organize my dolls every single week, can you buy me a new doll? Guess what? You just created an incentive. You notice that if organizing your dolls becomes more rewarding, more likely you'll actually keep doing it week after week. That's some smart thinking, explorer. This is the amazing part about understanding incentives. Once you know how they work, you start noticing them everywhere. A gold star chart for finishing homework, a point system in a game that gives you more coins for playing longer, or even your friend saying, I'll trade you my extra sticker if you share your snack. All of these are incentives, quietly encouraging certain behaviors to happen more often. So remember our big idea today. When something becomes more worth it, more people choose to do it. That's an incentive. It's not about someone being simply nice or mean. It's about how the situation is designed and how that design shapes what people decide to do. But wait, here's a thought to leave you with. What if an incentive is designed the wrong way? What if a reward accidentally makes people want to do something we didn't expect at all? That's a mystery for another day at the Science Base. Keep that question in your curious brain, explorer. And that's it for today's adventure at the Science Base. keep your eyes wide open and go observe the world around you. This week, see if you can spot an incentive somewhere near you, maybe at a shop, in a game, or even at home. I'm Chip. See you next time at the Science Base. Bye-bye.
起伏的喀雪旅程，起步冲到外太城，在天空中，在海洋中，起伏的喀雪旅程，祈祷神迹耶。